Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Antonio, also known as Recon4761 is my gamer tag on Xbox One. Coming to you from the Rated Up Gaming Studios here in Chicago on a hump day Wednesday, a rainy hump day Wednesday at that, to be exact. Anyway, I'm inside the studio, kind of chilling here, going through some ups and downs as far as like what we got planned here at Rated Up Gaming. It's been a tough, I would say, last couple of weeks, last couple of months, with big, changes going on and stuff like that, with all the, betas that are coming out, and I had time to pick up and play the, the Call of Duty Modern Warfare remaster, a copy of that, and then over the weekend, I also played the Infinite Warfare beta, which I wasn't too impressed with, to be honest with you, because, to make a long story short, and before I get into this, guys, I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on, honestly, with the big moves that we got here at Rated Up Gaming, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to come out here and give you a podcast show. And I think the last time I got out here and did a podcast was back in June when I got back from E3 2016, and that's the last. And here we are going into November in another week, and I said, you know what, it's time that I get out here, let my friends and followers and all of my gamers and people know that I network and in social and stuff like that, know what's going down and stuff like that. And also, I want to thank all my followers on Twitter, of course, where I made 5,000 followers just this 48 hours ago, and it's still continued to grow. And I thank you guys for following me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and all the social media sites. But the one problem I'm having with is my YouTube channel. And I'm not going to get into details because, my time is very limited on this new app that I'm using. So it doesn't give me as much time to talk to. And I know you guys got things to do, and I got things to do. So I want to make it short and simple. Is that there's a lot of big changes with YouTube also, that it makes it hard for you to promote anything now with all of the channels that are popping up on YouTube. So now everything has become more strict. They count the views, they count the clicks, they do all of this stuff and so on. So I haven't been promoting my YouTube channel because I don't know if that's the way I want to go in the future and stuff like that. So I got big other plans, and I'll just give you a little details about what I'm trying to get at. It's basically, I don't know, man. Social media has gone in a different direction. Twitter is struggling. I don't know if you saw the views on that also, with their views, and membership is down, and they're trying to sell Twitter. That's the latest report. So, social media is, I don't know, it's up in the air with everybody. Everybody's just out trying to make a profit, trying to make money off of advertisement, and that's all you see that's popping up on your pages. It's just advertisement after advertisement, and it gets annoying after a while. And that's the one problem that I was having with YouTube, to make a long story short, is that every time somebody would go and click, on your video, they would click out the advertisement because they don't want to see that. They want to get to what you have to offer, what you're talking about. And so when you get too many clicks like that, YouTube penalize you. And I don't know if you knew that. They'll suspend you for, too many clicks or whatever. And it's not your fault that people come to your channel and click that out. You have no control of that. And so basically what I did is I just eliminated any kind of advertisement on my videos whatsoever. And I find it a lot more easier, and it runs a lot more smoother, because when you run advertisement, you have to do the research. People think you get paid and you make a profit right away. You're not going to see that much money unless you have 100,000 subscribers or you getting a lot of views on your YouTube channel and so on like that. It's not even worth the aggravation, because it slows down your count, because they got to count every view to make sure it's legit, to make sure you're not using bots and so on, and or you paying somebody else to look at your YouTube channel so you can gain more viewership, so you can get more profit and all of this and all of that. It gets complicated. Trust me. I have done the research on this, and I found out, and a couple of people have said the same thing also, that the advertisement and the stuff is not even worth it, man, unless you got a whole lot of subscribers, like some top YouTubers out there. They have like 500,000 or 200,000 or whatever the case may be. But if you have like 1,500 and you're in the 200 and 300, it's not even worth the aggravation of that stuff. And that's why I just cut it out totally. I don't even run advertisement on my YouTube channel whatsoever. I just eliminate it, and I find it's a lot more easier. You know, your viewers are not slowed down because they have to, like, there's days, I know you guys notice that when you go out there, you're like, wait a minute, I know I got more views than this, or I got more subscribers than this, and it's not that. It's just they freeze it and then they count it to make sure it's legit, and then they'll add them later, and sometimes they don't add them, and all of this. And you're probably like, well, look, Recon, how do you know this? Because this is my second YouTube channel, and I've been on YouTube channel, and the one I have right now, I've been on there since 2007. So I got some experience, and I know what I'm talking about when it comes to stuff like that, but I wasn't heavy into the advertising because, to be honest with you, the little peanuts that they pay you, you can probably buy some popcorn or some soda or go down to the store and get some snacks with this stuff like that. You're not going to see any royalties off of that, off your YouTube videos like this. You know, they don't pay you every week or pay you every 2 weeks or 3 weeks like that. It doesn't work like that with YouTube. A lot of people get on there, open up these YouTube channels, think they're going to become successful and make all this money instantly, and it's not like that. So I really don't care about no, you know, as far as advertisement on my YouTube channel or running some commercials or whatever, something like that, because, you know, I make enough money where I'm comfortable, and, you know, the stuff that YouTube's going to give me is nothing. So I'm going to end it at that. I mean, you guys can do whatever you want as far as that, but I'm telling you the reason why, you know, my YouTube channel don't have the commercials and the advertisement and the stuff like that on it, because I feel it's just a waste of time, and it just slows up your view count, and it slows up your subscriber base and all of that stuff like that. But, I mean, you guys can look into it because, like I said, there's a lot of videos out there breaking it down and giving you more details about how that works and so on. But number two, now the next big thing is, you know, that's why I'm kind of like moving away from all of this and probably going to open up my own website. And I'm just giving you guys firsthand, so whoever's listening, I'm not going to repeat it. I'm not going to throw it out there. This is something that I've been working on this year of 2016. I started it back at the end of 2015 and into 2016. So at the end of the year, I do have, Rated Up Gaming has a funding, which we have a certain amount of money that we can spend, like a budget, on certain things to improve what we're trying to do here at the studio. So these are one of the things that we talked about. It's like maybe it's time for us to go in a different direction with our own social media and what we need to do so we don't get these restrictions or they tie our hands and tell us we can't do this, we can't promote that. So we're looking at possibly just putting out our own website and becoming the first Rated Up Gaming website that we can do all our own promotioning, videos, and so on, and we don't have to worry about no other. Because honestly, there's nothing like that out there. You know, and I'm just being real. I'm keeping it. You know, there's small little apps out there in the market. Other people are, you know, got these little, you know, stuff like that. But they're limited on what they can do and what they can offer. What I'm trying to do here is take it to a different level as far as like making it a big thing. You know, everybody else is struggling out here trying to do other things with their, you know, social media sites like Twitter and Facebook and trying to keep up with each other. But nobody's paying attention to the gaming industry or the gaming, you know, what gaming has to. I mean, gaming is a multi-billion-dollar industry. I mean, whichever way you look at it, you can open a lot of new doors. You know, you can go left, you can go right, you can go up, you can go down. I mean, there's so much money to be made in the gaming industry, and a lot of people still don't give us the respect. And that's just the bottom line, and I'm keeping it real. We don't get the respect out there because people think, oh, gaming is just a waste of time, or gaming is just not, you know, profitable, this like that. People criticize gamers in the gaming industry without doing their homework or research about it. But when you throw some numbers at them, then they get impressed. And I have done my research on this and done a lot of interviews and a lot of put people on the spot and stuff like that and told them the dollar figures of what the gaming industry bring in. And a lot of people are like, well, we're really? I said, yeah, the gaming industry last year with the movies and the music industry combined made over between no more than $80 billion. Okay? The gaming industry went over that. It just blew it away. It was somewhere between 160 or 180 billion in sales. And I saw a chart where in the year 2020, they're talking about 900 billion in gaming sales. So I don't understand what people, I mean, do you got to be hit in the head with a controller or, you know, knocked out with an Xbox to understand where the gaming industry is going? I mean, the gaming industry is not going to die down. Gamers and games and developers are going to be around until, hey, if they drop a nuke or somebody drop a nuke, hey, somebody will still find a way to game. You know what I mean? That's just the way it is. And I try to tell people this, but people just don't understand what's going on or what the future holds for the gaming industry. And I'm not going to sit around and wait for nobody else to make the first move, and that's just not the way I work or way Rated F Gaming is. We're mad gaming scientists, man, and we're trying to come up with every different kind of gaming edge out there to be competitive and to be on top of the things. I mean, that's just the way it is. Our funding is kind of like, like anybody else that runs a company. You only have so much money in your budget that you could do only so much with. And like I said, we don't get sponsors. We don't beg for, money or contributors. We don't do all this and all of that. That ain't the way Rated F Gaming work. And I'm going to break this down to you. Rated F Gaming sponsors our own self. We sponsor what we need. And people are like, what do you mean you sponsor what you need and all that? It's just a new tactic, man, and I'm just keeping it real. We don't go out and ask for all these big drinks and all these big gaming companies and chairs and all this to draw us a lot of this and a lot of that. Whatever we need to do or whatever we need to upgrade our facilities or whatever we need to go and promote and travel, we sponsor by putting a certain amount of money aside in a gaming savings account. And we call that our gaming sponsor saving account, where we can go into that and get what we need to do, what we have to do, instead of waiting around for all the red tape paperwork from other people like, hey, you sure you're going to do this if we're going to give you this money and all of this and all of that. And a lot of people don't look at it like that. A lot of people wait around for other people to help them make their dreams come true or make their, to set up their programs or get money to do whatever they have to do. And Rated F Gaming, we got the money put aside, so we grab it and we roll with it, whatever ideas, whatever equipment we need, whatever, if we have to travel and stuff like that. And that's the way we work. So basically we put the money back into what we're trying to do. And that means we work a part-time job to do that until we can just break away from that and then go full throttle with our, company. That's what you got to do in this business. So basically I broke that one down to you. As far as this time left on this new app, I got 2 minutes and 51 seconds here at the Rated F Gaming studio, brought to you by Rated F Gaming, where we sponsor what we need to do and how we do it in the gaming industry. So tune in each and every day to the Rated F Gaming podcast show, where we get our game on and give you the latest in gaming information, entertainment from around the gaming industry and the world. Boop, and I'm back. Yeah, and we do our own commercials too at that. Anyway, guys. Yeah, I'm using this app. I'm not going to pub any names because, like I said, I'm not getting nothing out of it. It's simple. It's easy. I'm in the studio where it's all nice and plush and cushion, and it's soundproof. And I'm using this Rode mic to get my message across today. And real quick on that beta over the weekend, I tried it out. Honestly, guys, it wasn't happening. Okay? It's another repeat and another clone of Advanced Warfare, a little bit Advanced Warfare, a lot of Black Ops 3, all molded up into Infinite Warfare, and I'm just keeping it real, guys. It didn't impress me whatsoever. I played it for like 6-7 hours to say that I did do my part to get in it. It's not happening. As far as why I didn't make a video, I've been playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the remaster. That's all I love. That's the game. That's what I'm gonna roll with and stuff like that. As far as the Infinite Warfare, I'm not gonna even do any videos, man. It's garbage, and I'm just keeping it real, guys. I wasn't a big fan of Infinite Warfare and all the other games. In the Black Ops 3, I didn't play that too much. I mean, come on. It just recycled stuff. I look at it back in the days, to make a long story short, when they let these two guys go, when they had issues over their Activision. This was back in let me pull up my chart, March 4, 2010, over the big Modern Warfare legal fight with Jason West and Vince over that $36 million they were supposed to pay these developers. And they were the guys that actually worked on Modern Warfare 2 and working into Modern Warfare 3. And they left because of that, But anyway, ever since that phonography or that boggle up and everything else, Call of Duty and Activision and all that stuff hasn't been the same since then. And you guys can look it up, man. Just Google it and you'll see the information. And ever since then, everything has just been an uproar. And I don't know where Call of Duty and Infinity Ward is going to go after this, man. To me, it's just a big mess. But anyway, guys, I got to get out of here. This thing is going to cut off in 10 minutes. So with that, guys, thanks for tuning in. Tune in every other day, and I'll give you another podcast. So with that, game on, baby, and I'm out.